One of the best way to increase your creative juices is to create over and over again. And I know another way of making us creative is by looking at other people's work. But really the best way to increase our creative juices is by creating over and over again. The more you create, the more you become creative. The more you create, the more you get ideas. But then the problem is that most of us creatives are not creating. We are not creating at all. And why are we not creating enough? Is because we are consuming too much. Let me explain why. Hi everybody, welcome once again to our channel. My name is Njoroge Jonathan and we are excited that you are here to listen to us. This is a different video than we normally do. It's more of a vlog like video because I have found need to make this video is ASAP. And so today we are talking about creativity and why consumption is the greatest hindrance to us being creative. And if you have not subscribed to our channel before I start, click on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon to get notifications every time we release a new video. So the reason why most creatives are not creating as they should be with a lot of frequency and creativity is because we are consuming too much. The reason why I say that consumption is the greatest hindrance, and not just consumption, excessive consumption of content. The reason I am saying that is the biggest reason why we are not creating is because number one, it is taking a lot of time from the time we were supposed to be creating. Remember, there is so much content out here that we are subjected to. We are always on YouTube, always on Vimeo, always on Instagram. We are always on TikTok and Snapchat. And all these are places where we see great content, people creating good pictures, good videos, and all those kind of stuff. But then we are spending so much time on the consumption part of it instead of creating. And the best way to consume is consume to create, not consume to get inspired. If you go on YouTube and see Daniel Schiffer's work, or you see Peter McKinnon's work, and then you don't come and try to create out of what you have seen, then you are doing it wrong. So most of us are spending so much time consuming a lot of content. You don't get creative by consuming, you get creative by going to practice what you have consumed. If, for example, I see a certain style by a certain photographer, I will get creative by going and trying it out, not by just watching it. So that's the number one reason we are spending so much time consuming other than creating. Number two, it makes us compare ourselves instead of learning. The main reason we go and study stuff and buy courses and watch YouTube videos is to learn. But then the learning process is as simple as this. You learn and practice. You study and practice. When the practice part is not there, what happens is that you do not grow, you do not become creative. So what you do is that you need to go and practice. But when you do not practice, what you do, you just start comparing yourself. You look at Daniel Schiffer's work and you say, wow, will I be able to get to where he is? You look at Peter McKinnon's work, will I be able to get to where it is? You look at Sam Calder's work, will I be able to get where he is? And what you start doing, you start comparing yourself. And when you start comparing yourself, you'll always find yourself lesser than you ought to think about yourself. And that leads to number three. Number three is that you feel that you are unworthy. And you look at these people, and these people you see, the reason why they are creative is because they create every day. Most of these people get release videos each and every day. They go for photo shoots every day. They are hired by clients every day. And so you wonder you wonder, why are these clients, why do these people, for example, why do Peter McKinnon and the rest of his friends, why are they having so many awesome ideas over and over again? It's because they have been creating over and over again. But you see now what you do, you also look at the kind of work they are doing. You see the equipment they are using. Some of them are using huge equipment, the Red C500s. They're using the Sony A7 S3s. Every camera that comes out, they have it. And you start comparing yourself. And then you find as if you are not worthy. You have an idea, but then you tell to yourself, I will not be able to do it as good as Daniel Schiffer, so there is no point of doing it. The problem of consuming too much is that you get inspiration. And something I've learned about inspiration, that inspiration does not make you grow. Inspiration just makes you get a lot of, if I would call it, adrenaline. But it does not make you go and work. And that's why you don't grow. What you need is determination. What you need is someone to push you to do something. And when you create, that's what happens. You get determination, you get creative juices, you want to push yourself even further. And so consuming too much content brings inspiration, and that is the biggest problem. What I want us to do is that we need to find the balance between consumption and creation. Consume less, create more. And consumption should be of a different approach. Go create, and when you find an obstacle, come and now consume to be able to solve the problem, but not just consuming. And some of the things that I have decided to do is that, first of all, I'm going for a 30 days break. That's what I am doing. I'm going for a break, maybe in the month of May or June, so that I can see whether less consumption will give me a lot of creativity, and that's what I am planning to do. So hope that has been helpful. Remember, consumption that is more than creating makes us spend a lot of time, makes us feel unworthy, and makes us start comparing ourselves. And those three things are killing us as creatives. So for us to be more creative, let us reduce on consumption. So thank you for listening to this episode. It is a fast one. It is a vlog in the vehicle. I've just gotten to the office. And so hope you will go and start measuring and reducing the amounts that you consume so that you can increase your creative juices. So thank you very much for listening to us. Hope you remember to subscribe to this channel. Click on the red subscribe button so that you can get notified each and every time we release a new video. And until next time, remember our 3 main rules. You need to learn, practice, and create. The replication of those 3 processes will make you a better creative. And until next time, let's continue creating. Peace, and I'm out.